you're either a wolf or a sheep. Me, luckily, I was a wolf. When you think I'm a sports, you're gonna think of my name regardless. You're gonna think violence, you're gonna think aggression, pressure. But I cannot be known as one of the most violent guys that are in this sport. That's what I want as my legacy, as my little stamp on this sport here. Blood, sweat and tears, man. You wanna be anyone in life, man, like I said. In this sport, life in general, you have to put hard work in. Being feared, being known as dangerous and just being able to protect myself and my family from anything. Be ready for anything. If you want to be the best that you can be delusional in some aspects. And just, strive for more, man. Just believe in yourself. I'm gonna be that guy. And as long as you believe in yourself, you're going to make it. All I'm in this game for is the legacy and greatness. The more I keep manifesting that, it's gonna happen. Me, I believe it. So I know I'm gonna be that guy. And that's it. My name's Ammari Diedrick. I live in Derby and I find out a fourth dimension MMA, which is based in Nottingham.
Growing up in Derby, people that haven't lived there before, what was it like? What was it like around there?
So same as most cities, only smaller. You know, depending on what kind of background you come from, you're still gonna go through the same shit as everyone else. Whether it's the bullshit gang shit when you're a teenager, just that kind of stuff there. So that's what it was for me, you know. The same cliche stories of you're going with the wrong crowd, this and this. So that's what it was for me. So the same crowd. Most of my boys are in jail. Luckily, I ain't got no boys that are dead, but most of my guys are in jail for treacherous crimes at the end of the day. So yeah, that's it. So luckily, none of my boys are passport. They're in jail for a long time. So yeah, I'm flying the flag for a lot of my peoples. You know, that I'm never gonna to do what I do, see what I've seen, travel the world and be able to create a life for themselves that they can't do, purely on the fact of what they've chosen to do in the past life and now they're paying the price for it. So for me, I'm flying the flag for a lot of guys that come from a similar background to me. I'm not saying I come from a bad household or nothing. My mum gave me and my siblings the world, but you're still gonna go through the same gang life bullshit. So at the end of the day, I'm blessed that I'm the one that's chose a different path and come out of it at the end of the day.
Stick his edge. What? Stick it in the edge. Do the shoulder.
You wanna know the truth? At the end of the day, my story is a negative turn to a positive. Growing up as a young kid, so before I went to secondary school, I was just your normal average kid. Wasn't too aggressive or nothing, and then when I went to secondary school, I got hit in the face by like a year 10 kid. Cried, bro, proper cried like a little girl. From there, that's when I changed it around, and then mom taught me to Thai boxing, and then from there, that's when I wanted to go through school being a boss, because at the end of the day, I didn't have no older cousins, no older brothers, so I wanted to make sure where I was that guy that then could protect my siblings, so then they can say, yeah, look, I've got a big brother who does this and this, so they felt safe. So for me, 11 years old was when I stepped to the gym, and it's always the same story. You go in the gym, you level up back, this, but that was the true thing for me. Started Thai at 11, and then we're here now. You know, we've gone through doing Thai, winning numerous domestic belts and whatnot, going to Glory Kickboxing, doing okay in there, and now we're doing the same MMA. So I've turned it around properly, you know, from just a little small incident that get hit in the face. So that kid there, if I didn't get hit in the face, would I be who I am now? Maybe not. So you gotta think, he blessed me in a way, you know, and I gotta thank him for that, but it is what it is, man. Numerous. For me, I feel like the amateurs was my hardest time. I had some scraps in amateurs, boy, like tough fights, you know. So when I was becoming a British champion, like year in, year out, because back then when I was doing Thai boxing, we used to do British championships tournaments, so you'd have like 2 or 3 fights in a day or whatever. Me, it was night because I was always like in the highest weight division or whatnot. So when I won that, I was happy. Then when I won it again, I was like, okay, yeah. And then when I won it again and again and again, I was like, yeah, no, we're here. You know, so from that there, you knew, well, I knew that I'm taking this all the way. Then obviously you turn pro and you start making a name for yourself. Then you get to a point where you're on the big stage, you make an even bigger name for yourself. And that was it. You just think, why not? My sky's the limit. For me, I'm in this to achieve legacy and greatness. You know, by any means necessary. I'd love to become world champion in MMA, whatever, but I want to make sure I make a name for myself. You know, I want to make sure I put a stamp on it. That's my own personal stamp, right? There's numerous world champions that people are going to forget, but what's your stamp on this game? You know, for me, I want to be known as one of the most violent guys that came into this, that came out of UK at the end of the day. So you look at Thai boxing, Liam Harrison and Hagi, they're killing it in that side of thing right there. So why can I not do MMA? Why can I not be known as one of the most violent guys that are in this sport? So that's me, that's what I want as my legacy, as my little stamp on this sport here. You know, being a world champion, yes, I want to be that, but I need to make my mark on it at the end of the day. To be delusional, 100% has to be delusional. Bro, we're in a game where not a lot of us make it. Scrap that, in life in general, not a lot of us are going to be successful. And we have to be real about that. Like I said, you're going to go back to the either wolf or you're a sheep. Not a lot of us are going to be successful, so you have to be delusional in the sense of you knowing that I'm going to be that guy. Whether my teammates believe, my coach believes in me, whether as long as you believe in yourself, you're going to make it. And for me, that's what it is. I'm delusional as fuck. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to make it. I say myself, all I'm in this game for is legacy and greatness. And as much as, and the more I keep manifesting that, it's going to happen. So I don't care whether everyone in this room believes it's going to happen. They could be lying to my face and it's going to happen, or you know what I mean? But in their heart, they might not believe it. Me, I believe it. So I know I'm going to be that guy, and that's it.
First time I think I might have heard of you a while back was when you did the Road to Glory, and obviously you took that with the odds kind of stacked against you, really, because you're not your weight class.
Bro, you see that day there? Terrified. I promise you now, terrified. We thought, you know what, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to lose. It ain't my division. Going to the weigh-in now. And you know when because I was set up, I don't care. I was put against the seed, like the Louis King monster guys, or heavy hitter. I was seeing him lay people out on contract thinking, fuck, if this is me, I'm going to sleep. Plus because you're 20 kilos heavier than me as well anyway. Because this is when I was like, fighting at 72 and 70 and whatnot, so I wasn't even that big then. Terrified. So obviously when we then went into that, the story is, so my trainer, his son was ill at the time, in hospital. So in my corner, there was my cousin, Kane, my boy Richie, and my other boy Jack. We was ready to go out, whatever, say, we're thinking, yeah, cool, whatever, we gotta do it. I'm terrified, I'm shitting myself. But literally in the back, about to make the walk, I'm thinking, nah, I need my trainer, man. I'm thinking, he's not gonna be here. Josh was about to walk out, the way he just comes through, bro, the way I embraced him, hugged him, from that there, I knew I'm ready to just murder someone. Went out there and just fucked everyone up. Louis King, you will see that I stopped him, 7 leg kicks. Done him. Second fight, I wanted a split decision. I don't know how. That was unanimous anyway. And then the third fight, I stopped him. So, maddest thing, I think that there for me, that's probably the highlight of my career, because it was just crazy. Because I was literally, the odds were stacked against you. 85. I was 72, big man. I jumped on the scales at 81. I didn't even make 80, like I was below the weight division thing anyway. So you know what I mean? So from that there, they've got like 4 kilos on me anyway, just off the scale. So then when it's fight night, they were 91, 92 kilos plus and heavy hitters. So it was crazy to then just go there and stop them. Stop 2 of them out 3 and this. It was crazy. So that there was hands down the highlight of my career. So it was mad. It was a mad night.
It goes to show, like, I think you can talk yourself out of things, can't you? But if you get to the point where you think, I've got to.
Bro, I was talking myself out of it, 100%. I'm wrapped up, gloves on, ready, laced. I'm scared, thinking, no, I can't do this. I can't do it, but fuck it now. What will be, innit? But for me, I feel like if I'm not scared in a fight, I'm not going to perform. I have to be terrified. No matter if I think you're inferior or superior to me, I have to have that terrified feeling. I've had fights where I've gone there and I'm not nervous or whatnot, and then I've lost because I'm not come with the right energy. When I'm scared and terrified, I know I'm going to damage you. You know, when I fought my first fight in Aries, terrified because it was a new sport and I was going to get to Chechen kid, Russia. And I thought, if he gets me down, can I get back up? Terrified. Went in there, obliterated him, just embarrassed him. You know, so for me, once I've got that nervous, scared, terrified feeling, I promise you I'm going to fuck everyone up. You have to visualize it, man. Even in a fight, you can't just go into a fight and not visualize how it's going to be. You know, even you still think about the bad parts that could happen in a fight, you're still visualizing everything. So you're going to visualize the negative things and the positive things. And again, with this delusional thing, when it comes to life, I'm going to visualize the positive and the negative. With what if I don't make it? Again, going back to my coach, he's always trained us to think about the what ifs. You know, what if it don't happen? What if this doesn't happen? Have you got the plan B, C, D, and E or whatever? You know what I mean? So you got to visualize the positive and the negatives. Luckily, I do visualize the positives more than the negatives because obviously I want to do more and change my life and my family's life and so on and so on. So visualize. It's key to just visualize everything. Manifestation again, you know, so that's the main thing.
Bro, baby! Wow! Wow! Oh my days!
That's amazing.
Everyone around you has a significant role. I've not just got a circle of friends. I've got people that, yes, they're my boys and my close dogs and whatnot, but at the end of the day, they are significant people in my life that are going to help me go somewhere and whatnot. And if we don't make it, they're still going to try to help me get there. That's what you need to do. If you want to be someone, make sure your team is the right team. Coach is the right team. Teammates around you the right team. Your family life is right. Everything needs to be right. Managers need to be right. Everything just got to come as one. If it's not, if there's one chink in the chain, mate, I promise you that's going to flop. So that's one thing you need to do. You got to make sure your circle is correct. Don't have these crazy entourage where people just want to be around you because of who you are. Man, if you're around me, you're significant to me. You'll never see me roll with no big squad. The 3 dons that are in here right now, they roll me because they're my peoples and they want to help me strive for greatness. And same vice versa for them. That's so you're not going to see me roll with 10, 20 people. You're never going to see me party, you're never going to see me do this. It's my teammates and that's it. My teammates and my brothers and that's it. I don't want to have anyone else around me. Whether I'm at the level I am now, whether I've reached UFC stardom, I'm still going to have the same people. That's just my mindset. That's the main thing, bro. At the end of the day, everyone wants to be, like I said, I want to have people that are on the same journey as me. Not necessarily within combat sports, but like you said, as long as you're trying to strive for more, or you could be then want to say, yo, you work at McDonald's, but you want to be the manager. You're striving to better yourself. As long as you're doing that, I can be around you because your energy is going to be the same as mine. You're still striving to do better and be better. You know what I mean? So that's what you want to surround yourself with. You don't want to be with the people that just want to work a 9-to-5 job and then go party on the weekend. That ain't for me. Yeah, I'm not going to judge you on doing that. That's you. Be happy, do you. But for me and who I want to be and what I want to do, I need to have nothing but killers around me. You know what I mean? Killers, whether it's in general life and your mindset and then what everyone. Like I said, I just want people that want to strive for more. We're not all the same. No matter how much people say everyone's the same, we're really not. You're either a wolf or a sheep. Me, luckily, I was a wolf who wanted to do better for myself and seek better things. So for me, luckily, I was that guy that wanted to then go out and do that. If you're not that person, don't get depressed about it. Still find a way to then overcome that at the end of the day. Me, luckily, for me, it was violence and being able to then go learn and fight. You know, if someone else, it might be something different. It might be, all right, cool, let me just go do something, use that negative energy and put in something else. Let me just go focus on my school life. Let me really just sit down and focus on this and this. But for me, life is simple. You only give a wolf or a sheep. And that is it. It's black or white. There's no middle ground, nothing. It's either you're this or you're that. That's just my personal opinion. There's no in between. We're not all the same. We're not all of that. Everyone's got different mindsets and mentalities. My mentality was, yeah, safe. Let's go learn how to fight, come back and hurt people, make people know who we are. And that's it. And that's exactly what I did. Someone else they're gonna take the other route and do whatever they want to do. For me, this is what works for me, and I've carried that from that point there to now. I'm gonna carry that until I'm in the grave at the end of the day. Wow, there's been so much, man. I can't lie to you. I don't know, man, because the way my coach does us, man, it's just strive for more, man. Just always be headstrong. That's the best way I can live, man. Just always be headstrong. Always prepare for the what ifs. If this doesn't go that way, that doesn't go that way. So, yeah, man, be headstrong. You know, just be ready for anything. If you want to be the best that you can be delusional in some aspect. And just strive for more, man. Just believe in yourself. Know who you are, who you want to become, where you want to go. And just keep striving, man. Just, at the end of the day, there's no limit to what you can do. You know, at the end of the day, I could become a 10-time world champion in this game. And I'm like, yeah, let me go and achieve something else in a different industry. So there's no such thing as sky's the limit, man. You got your own limit. So whatever you see yourself doing, go out there, do it, achieve it, and just strive, keep striving.